When it comes to deck boxes for Magic the Gathering, there's a veritable cornucopia of choices. So much so that I have made 6 prior deck box analysis videos, and still feel I have only scratched the surface of what's out there. No, wait, scratch that. I think I've covered almost everything. Nonetheless, a few more remain, and new products come out constantly, so we will continue to examine every deck box that there is so that you know which one best meets your needs as a player. This deck box review video will cover Rook Metal Capsules, the Ultra Pro Dual Flip box, as well as the Ultra Pro Commander box, with a look at the Legion Iconic series and the Leifkicker Orzhov Skull box as well. With so many different deck boxes, some are better than others, some by a lot. Which deck boxes are best and which are worth ignoring entirely? Let's take a look. By popular request, I'd like to start by taking a look at a lost treasure of the gaming world, Rook Capsules. This was Rook's artist series, and famed MTG artists like Therese Nielsen, seen here, were commissioned to create new and interesting art to adorn the boxes. I think this is a really nice solution to Ultra Pro, having exclusive access to MTG art for its MTG accessories. Rook was a company that strove to make deck boxes, or deck capsules as they called them, that were different from the competition by crafting sturdy metal tins. Their steel storage approach got them a lot of attention and praise because, unlike cardboard or flimsy plastic, it was hard to break or damage and did a good job for the price, as cost was typically competitive with Ultra Pro. Sadly, Rook lost that competition and has gone out of business, so if you see any Rook capsules for sale, know that they are the last of a line. Now, Rook was far from perfect. Cards could catch in the lip of the capsules, and most capsules were made with a single-sleeved 75-card deck in mind, and the lids didn't have as firm a latch as I would have liked. Still, I do give them points for going their own direction and trying for quality. And even though their capsules are at best a B-, I feel their competitive presence is missed in the gaming world. Let's move on to the Ultra Pro Dual Flip box. These are offered in a variety of colors. This one here is a special pink skull design, which I must admit I rather like the idea and visual appearance of. Pink with a bow-wearing skull? Yeah, that's cute. This holds 2 100-card decks, single-sleeved. Thank you, Ultra Pro, for recognizing people play more than standard. Ideally, I'd like this to be just a bit bigger to hold double-sleeved Commander decks, but not everyone has reached that level of awareness yet. But these can hold a double-sleeved 75-card deck, so that is nice. But sadly, the usual Ultra Pro satisfactory quality isn't even present here. The weak magnetic latch is the least of this box's problems, although this is particularly weak for Ultra Pro. The materials being used here are just such a poor quality, and I'm sorry to say that this is all signs of wear that happen fast, and not after my usual excessive long-term play testing. In fact, this is really light pressure that I am applying here. It's just thin cardboard lined with fake, leather-like plastic. Flimsy, poorly put together. The size is really awkward too, and yes, I know this is holding 2 decks. But this is one of those cases where I just don't see what advantage something like this has over 2 Legion Iconics. Average price on the Ultra Pro is $20 to $25? Egad. Grade D. In contrast, each Legion Iconic deck box can hold 1 Commander deck or 1 double-sleeved Modern or Standard deck. And they can come with pretty skull art too, although not yet in pink. But it has a Velcro latch that won't accidentally come open. The Legion boxes are an average of $4 to $5 each, meaning that 2 costs half, if not less than half, of the Ultra Pro. Again, I'd love to see Legion make just a slightly bigger box in this style, but I love the iconic art and the firm latch. Low price and a slender body, it's a B+. Here's another blast from the past for you, courtesy of viewer requests. It's the original Ultra Pro Commander box. Ultra Pro appears to have officially discontinued the line, but production was so high that I still see these at most of my local game shops, and online sellers are littered with them. Average price is $14.99, and these are actually made out of the same Ultra Pro plastic as their regular deck boxes. Not, as many players have incorrectly guessed, firm board paper. Here's what I like best about them. They hold a double-sleeved Commander deck, which both surprised and delighted me. The large size is to accommodate oversized cards, but I'm not sure that's a feature that's really needed for most Commander players. These have a solid Velcro clasp that likely won't pop open in your backpack, so that's a plus. The biggest drawback here, other than price, is its awkward, bulky size. My goodness, even film is not capturing how big and clunky this thing is. The inner compartment comes out, although I am not sure why, and the whole thing is just too overdone. With all this extra space, you'd think it could hold dice and counters, but no. Also, even if you do play with an oversized Commander, very few need room for a whole 25 oversized cards that this Commander boasts it can hold. This might be what a few specific players are looking for, but given the price and the bulk, it's a B-. Alright, I know you saw it in the opening and I know it caught your attention. From Leifkicker Designs, here is the Orzhov Skull Commander deck box. Thick, sturdy acrylic cast from a handmade mold, and hand-painted as well. The skull box holds 100 double-sleeved cards. A very thick, sturdy lid that slides open and shut holds your cards safely in place. Magnets on both the skull and the lid help secure it in place, meaning it can really only come open in one direction, but the magnets make an unwanted opening unlikely. The lid also has 4 grooved holes for D10s, so that you can keep track of your life and an opponent's life total. An Orzhov symbol is carved into the textured and imposing skull on top and on bottom. Amazing quality, unique design. Leifkicker offers a wide variety of other handcrafted items, anywhere from $40 to $100. To buy or not to buy? That is the question. Oh, hello. So, I am very impressed with the craftsmanship that is on display in, quite frankly, anything that Leifkicker Designs has made that I've seen so far. Now, the one con about this Skull Orzhov deck box is, of course, that it doesn't have a perfect latch. This is a very minor detail because of the magnets that are on the deck box as well as the lid. And they're even so strong that it pulls the lid up. It's very hard to kind of capture that because it does have to get close, but they really are pulling the lid up just a bit off my fingertips here. You can see that it does not fall open, and that shaking it in this way, oh wow, actually I thought that was about to come open. Oh, okay, so that's holding on a little better than I thought. It will come open. I got it to come open here, like a little, there you go. So yeah, if you throw this thing in your backpack and drop your backpack on the floor, and it's just positioned right, it can still come open, but it's not an easy, likely occurrence. This is solid. Wow. Absolutely firm. I do not want to actually throw this on the floor to see if it breaks, but I've got a pretty good feeling that it would survive that fall. It's very, very, very sturdy craftsmanship, but it is expensive. When you get to deck boxes that are $50, $60, $75, then you are not buying just a casual, regular deck box to throw in your drawer. You are investing in a deck box for life. And whether it's the Leifkicker brand, the Wormwood, the Aaron Kane custom wooden deck boxes, it really comes down to you, what your style as a player is, what your needs as a player are. I very much adore the craftsmanship of the Leifkicker designs, and these are absolutely a solid A. Knowing which deck box is best means knowing who you are as a player and what your needs are. Even if you disagree with my grades and evaluation, hopefully this video has given you more information on these products than you would have just looking at them from across a counter. It is up to you to make the final determination what your needs are and which products you want to buy. And in making that determination, I hope very much that this video has been of some help to you. And remember, you can't play Magic at Target or Walmart, so try and buy your Magic the Gathering and other trading card accessories where you spend time playing the game, and that's at your local game store whenever possible. You're supporting your Magic community.